Like, you know what I mean? Like, why wasn't Red Rum before ICE came and got you? Before ICE came and almost deported you, you here on a visa. Like that.
We've been wearing lace fronts and shit.
Who that?
The nigga who told in New York, man. Who told all them niggas in New York. The Mexican.
Oh, you say he...
The internet took his shit down.
I think he just stopped.
Nah, cause he can't go. Ain't no gas in the car, nigga. What you mean? He just stopped. No, that's the difference.
It looks like 21 had his whole crew, 4L Slaughter Gang, locked in and standing firm after Tekashi kept clowning him for being from London and putting on a tough image. Behind that cool Atlanta persona, the UK-born rapper was getting pushed non-stop, so much that he nearly snapped on live audio with the whole internet listening. Here's where things really went left. Tekashi started claiming that 21 worked with officials to keep his situation straight in the US, then doubled down with even more jaw-dropping talk that had fans shook. What brought these two to this heated moment isn't simple. It's all about image, old paperwork rumors, and how one loud, rainbow-haired internet agitator flipped the spotlight and stirred chaos online. There's been chatter that 21 Savage kept certain parts of his past low profile, and now social media is digging hard. We're about to break down some real industry drama that's been shaking hip-hop all week. This back and forth has layers most people overlooked, and the internet hasn't stopped buzzing about 21 Savage and Tekashi trading shots digitally. Now let's slow this down and separate facts from straight-up fiction. 2018 was the year everything flipped for both of them, no question. Tekashi was riding high off Gummo and Kuda, moving like he owned New York.
So me taking a closer look at your file, you're born Shea bin Abraham Joseph III, born in our beautiful country of the United Kingdom. What is it, sir? Do you not love yourself? Do you not love who you are, this country?
No, I hate it here. I need to change my identity. Nobody takes us serious. Nobody's gonna take me serious as a gangster. I have to go to America, please.
Is it this she wants? Bloody hell.
I need it.
You are a traitor to this country.
I need it.
Okay. I can't believe I have such a traitor, such an imposter, to want to be an American visa.
Until the whole run came crashing down fast. That rainbow-haired internet agitator was moving reckless, drawing non-stop attention when authorities stepped in, and suddenly his entire circle was under a spotlight. This wasn't just a fall-off. It was a full public unraveling that changed how people looked at him overnight. And don't get this twisted like it's just another rap clash. This goes way deeper than lyrics and studio shots. Tekashi was playing mind games while everyone else thought it was music, and the way he flipped the narrative had the industry buzzing heavy. Back in 2018, when Tekashi's legal situation became public and he chose to work with officials, the culture turned its back immediately. In street code, that move is seen as crossing a major line. 21 Savage was one of the loudest voices calling him out, questioning his credibility and tough talk in front of the whole world. In the culture, the saying has always been clear. Real ones don't talk, period. On the streets, working with authorities is seen as crossing a serious line. But 21 Savage's situation had extra layers that most people didn't catch at first. While he was publicly calling out Tekashi for cooperating with officials, his own immigration situation was quietly turning into a big issue behind the scenes. The irony was heavy, but at the time, nobody connected the dots. Fast forward to when Tekashi came back outside and he wasn't moving calm at all. He returned with a point to prove, and one of the first names on his radar was 21 Savage. But instead of rushing in loud, Tekashi's
interpretation of the situation was, because even if I seen him, I don't got no intention to do nothing to you. You just a rat. You go your way, I go my way. It don't mean it's smoke. You know what I'm saying?
For him, and I think that's where the, and I'm glad you and Wack.
All that shit, I'm gonna keep it a brick. All that shit that Wack was saying, that shit is cap. That is not how it go. Just cause you call a nigga a rat, that don't mean you gotta kill him when you see him. That's just like saying any nigga you call a bitch, you gotta kill him. If you see a fan on the internet comment shit and you say, man, shut your little weird ass up. Oh, when I see you, I gotta do something.
Played it slow, calculated and strategic, waiting for the right moment to flip the narrative. The first real moment popped off at a Miami club. 21 Savage was there on business, keeping it clean, focused on performing and planning to dip right after. But Tekashi was in the same building, and according to 21's own words, he said, "I always pull up early, make sure everything's straight, clear the space, and handle business." He kept hearing people mention Tekashi's name, and that's when things went from a normal night to something way deeper than just a club run. See, this is where it got extra weird. Tekashi had his phone out, recording 21 Savage from across the club like a tourist on vacation. The disrespect was obvious, but 21 stayed calm because he knew better than to lose control in public like that. Later on, 21 broke everything down on DJ Academic's show and told the story straight from his point of view. He said, "When you seen me, you ran up on me." Then he added, "You told me, 'What's up?' before explaining how Tekashi tried to flip the situation. 21 kept it logical and said, "If you felt like I was saying something crazy, like how you said Meek was talking crazy, then why you ain't stepped to me?" That question hit hard because it exposed the difference in energy. And that's the real point right there. Everybody remembers Tekashi running up on Meek Mill surrounded by heavy security, loud and theatrical. But with 21 Savage, suddenly he's across the room filming like a fan instead of standing on business. The contrast had people online calling out the selective energy immediately. Here's where it really crossed into personal territory. Tekashi wasn't finished at all. He shifted focus straight to 21's identity, and that's when things got real tense. He started clowning 21 about being from the UK, claiming he was embarrassed about his roots and trying to wear an Atlanta image instead. This wasn't just about club moments or social posts anymore. This turned into a debate about identity, authenticity, and image in hip-hop. Tekashi went full troll mode, dropping skit-style videos where he dressed like a British guard, exaggerating accents and mocking where 21 comes from. In one clip, he even acted out a scene pretending someone was saying, "I need to go to Atlanta. I need a new image," clearly aiming shots at 21's background. The message was loud, even if the delivery was messy. For people who don't catch the deeper meaning, here's why it mattered. In hip-hop, where you're from and how you came up still holds weight. Tekashi was pushing the idea that 21 switched lanes to build a persona, and he made sure that narrative stayed front and center without letting up. Things went way further when Tekashi started throwing out claims about 21 Savage's immigration situation, suggesting he worked with officials just to stay in the country. He even tossed out wild jokes about 21 marrying Latto just for paperwork, pushing the disrespect to a level that would test anybody's patience. The tension cranked up again when 21 Savage jumped on another podcast and fired back, calling Tekashi a rat type and clowning him over money talk. 21 said, "The internet shut him down. I think he stopped it because he can't move. No gas in the car." But this is where things took a wrong turn. During that rant, comments were made that dragged an entire community into it, and Tekashi wasted no time responding, saying people from his background wouldn't let that slide. That response showed he was ready to stand loud behind his roots. No hesitation. The real blow-up happened on Clubhouse, when 21 Savage, Wack, and Tekashi all landed in the same audio room at once. That live moment turned the tension up instantly and pushed this whole situation into another level of chaos. This is the moment where 21 Savage almost lost his composure completely. The tension was heavy, the room was loud, and thousands of people were tuned in live as everything unfolded in real time. Wack 100 had already been trading words with Tekashi, and once 21 jumped into that audio room, the temperature shot up instantly. Then, Tekashi dropped a bombshell. He claimed that 21 had been on the phone with him for 30 to 40 minutes the day before, which clashed hard with 21's public stance of not dealing with people he calls untrustworthy. That revelation flipped the whole conversation upside down and had listeners questioning everything. 21 got visibly frustrated and started directing his anger at Wack 100 instead, which only made things look messier. The irony was wild. 21's image has always been calm, calculated, and unbothered, but Tekashi had pushed him so far that the mask started slipping in front of everybody. This moment exposed something bigger about hip-hop and internet culture. Tekashi knew exactly what he was doing. He went straight at 21's identity and brand. By highlighting contradictions and pressing emotional buttons, he showed how online trolling can be used as a real weapon to shake even the most controlled personas. At this point, Tekashi was breaking down everything 21 had built, piece by piece. The fact that 21 nearly lost his cool on Clubhouse showed that the mind games were hitting their mark. In street logic, real confidence stays calm under pressure, but 21 was sounding heated on a public stage with thousands locked in. That's the real takeaway from all this. Tekashi managed to show that 21 Savage isn't as untouchable as his image suggests. The UK-focused trolling landed harder because it hit something 21 can't rewrite: his roots. Where you're from is permanent, and Tekashi leaned all the way into that angle. Tekashi's response video, where he popped out dressed like a British guard and laughing at 21, took the disrespect to another level. The message was clear: no matter how strong the Atlanta image looks, your origin story still follows you. And this wasn't some lazy clip thrown together. The visuals, the effort, the timing, all of it showed Tekashi was locked in on embarrassing 21 in the loudest way possible. Straight for the culture and straight for the narrative. This whole situation shows a clear shift in how rap conflicts are really being played now. Tekashi proved you don't have to be the toughest or most respected to win the moment. All you need is the ability to press the right buttons and expose insecurities that people try hard to keep hidden. And that's the big question now. What does 21 Savage do next? If he stays quiet, Tekashi keeps trolling. If he responds, he hands Tekashi even more clips to run with. It's a perfect trap, and Tekashi set it up clean. 21 built his image on being calm, controlled, and never rattled under pressure. But Tekashi zeroed in on the one thing that hits hardest: identity and authenticity, and he's been poking at it non-stop with precision. This isn't just about replying to internet noise anymore. It's about how your past can circle back when you least expect it, and how someone with nothing to lose can shine a spotlight on things you hoped stayed buried. Tekashi might get called all kinds of things online, but he still managed to get under the skin of one of hip-hop's most stone-faced figures and almost push him into reacting live for the whole world to see. The word online is that 21 Savage let a loud, rainbow-haired internet troll from New York poke holes in the image he's been protecting for years. Whether 21 can bounce back from this mental chess match is still up in the air, and people are watching closely. So what's your take on 21 Savage's situation and the way Tekashi's been pressing him non-stop? Should 21 fire back, or is ignoring it the smarter move in the long run? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. If you're rocking with these deep dives into hip-hop drama, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. This back and forth isn't done yet, and we'll be here breaking down every twist as it unfolds. One thing's clear though: in today's rap game, mind games hit harder than music sometimes. Tekashi might not be respected by everyone, but he clearly knows how to shake the room and get reactions when it counts. See you on the next one.